friends, this is Kanchan Bhunde from Nucleus Tutorials. In this session of integers, I will explain basics of integers. First, we will take a quick recap of natural numbers and whole numbers. Natural numbers are simple counting numbers which starts from 1 and ends at infinity, like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. These numbers generally we use for counting and ordering. Whole numbers are all natural numbers including 0, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Now, do you know why do we need integers? Let us see this talk. This is Sunny. Oh mummy, it is very cold. This is Mitu. Yes, I think temperature is below 0 degree. This is Avi. But how can we measure below 0? I don't know counting below 0. Mama said by using integers. Now see, what are integers? Whole numbers and negative numbers together form integers like -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Integers are of two types, positive integers and negative integers. Here you can see that numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. These are called positive integers, while numbers like -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7 and so on. These are called negative integers. But 0 is neither positive nor negative. Now see what are positive integers and negative integers. Positive integers are numbers with positive sign. These lie on right side of 0 on number line. In the given figure, you can see that in this given number line, after 0 means on the right side of 0, you can see the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all these are called positive integers. These are always greater than 0. Now negative integers. These are numbers with negative sign. These lie on left side of 0 on number line. In the given figure, you can see that on the left side of 0, -1, -2, -3, -4 are written. These numbers are called negative integers. These are always less than 0. Here we have a clear picture of natural numbers, whole numbers and integer numbers. You can see that all positive numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on, as I have already explained, these are called natural numbers. If we include 0 in the natural numbers, then they form whole numbers. In the next step, if we include negative numbers along with whole numbers, they form integers. Now, let us see some real life applications of integers. Here you can see some examples of real life applications of integers, in which first is distance. If we measure distance in forward direction, then we use positive integer. But if we use distance in backward direction, then we use negative integer. For example, if we measure a distance of 25 km in forward direction from the starting point, then we write it as plus 25 km. But if we measure a distance of 12 km in the backward direction from the starting point, then we write minus 12 kilometer. Now next, bank account. In bank account, if we deposit the money, then we write it as a positive integer. For example, I deposited rupees 2000 in my account. Then I will write it as plus rupees 2000. In the same way, if I withdraw the money from the account, then I will write it as negative integer. Like if I withdraw rupees 1200, then I will write minus rupees 1200. Next is temperature. If we measure temperature above 0 degrees Celsius, then we write it as positive integer. If we measure temperature below 0 degree, then we use negative integer. For example, in summer days, temperature reaches to 45 degree. Then we write it as plus 45 degree. And in winter, temperature is 10 degree below the 0. Then we write minus 10 degree. Similarly, if we go up or above the ground in vertical direction, then we use positive integer. If we go down or below the ground, then we use negative integer. In the same way, if we have gain, then we denote it as positive integer, and if we had loss, then we write it as negative integer. If we are measuring quantity, for example, it is weight. If it increases, then we use positive integer. If it decreases, then we use negative integer. Next is ordering of integers. One thing we should always keep in mind while ordering the integers, that on number line, the numbers are in increasing order as we move to right, and they are in decreasing order as we move to left. See, here this is the number line. You can see that as we are moving towards the right on the number line, that is from negative integers to positive integers, they are in increasing order. But if we move towards the left, then they are in decreasing order. Means minus 1 is greater than minus 2 and 3 is greater than minus 3. You can also see that all positive integers are greater than all negative integers. Let us solve some questions. First is 0 and minus 6. Now tell me which integer is greater. Now here you can see that negative integer is always less than 0. So here minus 6 is a negative integer. So minus 6 will be less than 0. Correct. Now next, minus 12 and minus 15. Both are negative integers. Now you can see on number 9 that if we move from minus 12 to minus 15, we are going towards the left. And as we move towards the left, then integers are in decreasing order. Therefore, minus 15 is smaller than minus 12. Now next, 23 and 34. Both are positive integers. Generally, we do not write positive sign in case of positive integers. We simply write them as numbers. Here it is very easy to find out which is a greater number? Here 34 is greater than 23. Now next, again we have two negative integers, minus 25 and minus 35. Again, when we move from minus 25 to minus 35, we move towards the left. As we move to left, integers are in decreasing order. Therefore, minus 35 is less than minus 25. Next, last one is 68 and minus 45. Here, one is positive integer and second is a negative integer. And as we know, all positive integers are greater than negative integers. Therefore, 68 is greater than minus 45. So friends, in this session, we have discussed basics of integers, like what are integers, types of integers, some basic real life applications of integers, and ordering of integers. Hope you enjoyed the session and got the concept very well. In the next session, we will learn rules for applying basic mathematical operations on integers with easy steps. That is subtraction, addition, multiplication, division, etc. If you find it helpful, then please subscribe my YouTube channel Nucleus Tutorials. Thank you.